Why not Jack and Nikki's nuclear option? Will it fix everything or blow up in their faces? Both of Genoa City's power couples are falling apart at the same time, and the plan Jack and Nikki are cooking up to fix things, it might just make everything worse. Let's break it all down. Jack and Diane first. Diane caught Jack in bed with Patty Williams. And yes, before anyone says it, the situation was not what it looked like. Patty kidnapped Jack. He was drugged. The whole thing was orchestrated by Victor Newman. Jack was a victim. But Diane isn't seeing it that way. She's still partially blaming him, still refusing to forgive, and fans are furious about it. The storyline is uncomfortable, and watching the show treat Jack like he owes someone an apology for what happened to him, that's a hard pill to swallow. Now Victor and Nikki. Nikki is disgusted. She knows what Victor did to set all of this up, and he's showing zero remorse. His response? Basically blaming her for taking Jack's side. There was no real justification for what Victor did, and Nikki is sitting with a question she doesn't have an answer to yet. Can't you really actually forgive him? And then there's Patty. She's still out there. Unstable, obsessed with Jack, and dangerous. Not just to him, but to Victor too. Because she knows Victor hired her. If she decides to talk, everything blows open. Don't be surprised if Patty sticks around Genoa City as a slow-burning problem for both of them. So what's the plan? Jack and Nikki are considering what I'm calling the nuclear option. They either fake a romance or manufacture a moment where they get caught together just enough to make Diane and Victor jealous. The theory is jealousy forces a reaction. The reaction leads to reconciliation, and everyone ends up back where they belong. It sounds simple. It won't be. Here's why this falls apart. Victor Newman does not get manipulated. That's just not how he operates. And Diane? She's going to react emotionally before she reacts logically, which means instead of running back to Jack, there's a real chance she leans into the hurt and pulls further away. And the kids make it even more complicated. Kyle Abbott, Victoria Newman, neither of them can know about this. If the plan leaks, and things always leak in Genoa City, the fallout with their families could do damage that outlasts whatever they were trying to fix in the first place. So how does this end? Best case scenario? Honestly, the unlikely one. Patty leaves town, Jack and Diane find their way back to each other, Victor and Nikki do the same. Clean resolution. That's the dream. More realistically, there are two ways this plays out. 1. Victor and Diane reconnect. They have history, and manufactured jealousy has a way of reminding people why they were drawn to someone in the first place. If that happens, Jack and Nikki might find themselves ending up together, which is not what either of them wanted. 2. Jack and Diane reconcile, but Victor never comes back around. He digs in, refuses to forgive Nikki, and that marriage is done. Worst case, Victor and Diane fall back in love. The nuclear option completely backfires, and every relationship comes out of May Sweeps more toxic than went in. Jack and Nikki are desperate, and desperation makes people take risks they shouldn't.